Disappointing.
Bad ending.
I would say tough.
Probably growth.
Shitty.
Valuable.
David! He's sent off. Jacob Schaffelberg dismissed. The Fuzero off the bar. Canada's long wait for a Gold Cup trophy will continue.
Seen what I've said publicly is we've got to up our on-field communication. We've got to up our leadership and our savviness. And by the way, it comes from me, but it also comes from your teammates, right? That in key moments, we need to understand how to handle games, how to handle big games, and that'll be a key component for what next summer means to us.
Sorry, got time. If you need, yep, time. Time. Screen now, inside here, inside.
Are you serious? It's 20. I made 2 bad passes.
You see that?
Yeah, well, look, going into the week, one of the benefits of being the national team coach is you have these bigger breaks in between games. And then you're able to rewatch games and think carefully about what had been happening in those games. And I think then it's my job as the coach to have my finger on the pulse a little bit of exactly where the team is and what's necessary for the next steps for the team to grow. And I felt very strongly that after our Gold Cup experience that we needed to invest more in the leadership, in the communication, in the personality of the group, and in their ability to take ownership of everything. And those are things I've been talking about, but I realized that I need to put some programming in place to actually force feed it and forcefully pull it out of them.
Okay, but you can do better. Okay. Yes. Stack short.
Whoa!
Hey, Audrey!
I saw one when I was walking this morning, but I don't know if it's his dog.
It's gonna be nice. Boys are back together. Last time we played was France in Europe. So it's gonna be good. Very good.
What was the question?
I asked, is Jacob Schaffelberg your best friend?
Jacob Schaffelberg is my best friend.
Left me hanging there, but there it is. Appreciate it.
No, he's not.
Honestly, for coming here, it's gotten easier and easier for me. I remember a year ago coming into camp for the first time. It was fairly overwhelming just because I'd never been. I didn't know any of the guys that much. I didn't really know what to expect. But our camps are pretty straightforward these days. I think it does help that we have the World Cup next year, so we know that that's the main goal. So once we come into camp, we all get along so well. It's basically seamless every time we come back in. The hardest part of camps is honestly the changing locations. That's the part that's difficult. We know what training's gonna look like. We know what the guys are like. We know what the food's gonna be like. Oh, that's also something that sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe not so good. So we kind of just we go through everything together though, so it's easy.
In the cup if you want.
Move. There's a lot of tightness though, pal. Alright, that's what I understand.
He wasn't out of the seat yet.
House straight.
Let's go!
No penalties! No penalties!
Stop playing with me! Stop playing with me!
I've told the players that there's not going to be as much rotation anymore. There's not going to be as many opportunities, and it's going to be about earning those opportunities and me using the games even tactically to make changes, to make adjustments, to give us the best chance to win. You know, it's an important distinction, I think, for the players to understand. I think I've given a lot of opportunities to a lot of guys to establish themselves within the group, and now we'll tilt things more and more towards performance and then obviously results. And I think that's an important development and overall evolution of what we need to do to be successful in the World Cup.
One on the sides, two on the end line. It's not that they can be attacked, it's that they must be attacked.
Out again, out again!
Not even going to say one of. That is the best match day -1 training session I've ever had with any team I've ever had. And a big part was that there was personality, that guys were talking, that guys were pushing from the inside. You didn't need me, you didn't need the coaches, you didn't need anybody. You've got each other, right? Now it starts to feel like a fucking team that can be winners. Real team that can be winners.
Romania, we've kind of seen have some really good players. They like to play out from the back a lot. They play some nice football. So I think that's kind of different to, I guess, what we're used to in summer in Gold Cup, where we had a lot of the possession and a lot of teams were maybe hitting longer balls against us or not playing out from the back as much. So I think for that is like the main difference that we're gonna face here. But I think it allows us to, it kind of plays into our strengths a bit as well, due to how good we are at pressing, and we can kind of test ourselves against a good team that can play out from the back, and we can kind of see how well we can press them and see if we can get some goals from that as well.
Mine and the players' expectation was to win that game. And as much as we knew that Canada hadn't won on European soil in so many years and blah, 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 our expectation was fully to win.
Excited to see every one of you and to know that we were going to have a great week and that we were going to push ourselves. This is a great match for us, right? A real test against a good team that's going to come out and try to play their football. And the test is, can we have more personality? Can we be more sure in who we are? And can we put the game on our terms from the start, right? From every single guy in this room, that the energy and the focus and concentration is to do that at the highest level. Go ahead, Steph.
Yeah, Jesse said everything, guys. Let's make Romania have a fucking shitty night today, and let's make Wales not want to play us on Tuesday. Okay? Let's go. Come on,
And it all starts at Arena Națională in Bucharest as Canada, ranked 28th in the world, take on the 48th ranked Romanians.
From the very start, I mean, the kickoff, Ali winning a free kick that early, I think that just set the tone for the entire game.
10 minutes in, as the free kick is swung into the front post, and it's headed in by Jonathan David, and Canada leads in Romania, and it's Jonathan David with a goal. David. Ali Ahmed chasing, but the back pass from Ratshu towards Moldovan. He's got into trouble here. It's Ali Ahmed. Ali Ahmed! 2-0 for Canada. A calamity at the back from Moldovan and Romania. And this is a wonderful...
When are they most dangerous?
When we have the ball.
100%. Exactly what I told you before the game. Exactly what I told you, right? Almost every chance they get is from us dicking around with the ball in the back, not looking forward enough. Play forward, guys, right? And at one point, there's been some really good actions too, and sometimes I'm yelling from the back, play fast but don't rush. Play fast but don't rush. Get into positions early. As the half goes on, we get a little more tired, and then we stop moving ahead of the game, and then the options disappear a little bit, right? So stay active. When we have the ball, it's not the time to rest, it's the time to stay active. When are we most dangerous? When they have the ball. When they have the ball. We get a goal, Ali, right? We get that goal, okay? We're going to show a couple scenes on some of the things we can do against the ball to be a little bit more organized. Mainly upkeep.
For the second half in Bucharest against Romania, it's a question of can they continue this dominance, or is there a way that Romania can find a way to try and get some kind of a foothold in the game? Here for Jake Nelson. Nelson, Segur on the edge of the area. Segur with a strike! It's 3-0 for Canada! On the road in Romania. Jesse Marsh's men get the 3-0 victory. Dominant from start to finish by Jesse Marsh's men. A thoroughly deserved victory.
Right there.
Oh, that's great. On the bench, man. Oh, this that tape.
I want it.
Nice W. Now we go to Wales. Try to get a W there.
Pitch, man. This looks like a waffle. Get up.
As an individual, I'm always trying to play my best football, do as much as I can to be at the level I know I can be at. But most importantly, I'm always trying to help my team as much as possible, my teammates, in any way I can. You know, whether that's on the scout team, starting on bench, just being that hype guy, then coming in the game, whenever that may be, and trying to increase the level of play. But yeah, I try to be team first, then individual. So it's mainly whatever the team needs. I'm trying to be there for them.
It's tough. It can be difficult, you know. I think that's something a lot of people don't realize. They just see us out on the pitch, but they don't realize, you know, players travel, as you said, all over the place, switching clubs, representing their country in different countries, time zones, environments, everything. But yeah, for me, I honestly try and take it one day at a time, because I think if you think about it too much, it can become overwhelming. Just everything that needs to be done, trying to move all your things from one country to another, then focusing on a game. I try and go one day at a time. What do I need to do today? What do I need to focus on today? And get that checked off. And then the next day is a new challenge.
Let's bring energy, let's talk, let's be right from the beginning and warm up in every way. Let's have personality and make sure we're ready to go for tomorrow, okay?
Good.
Each country kind of has its own identity for how they play and the types of players that they create and what it's like. So much of it is rooted is what is it like to grow up in a country, right? And how are people developed. Wales being very close to England has a lot of English influences in their game, but I think a very unique pride in exactly what it means to be Welsh.
I set that goal out for myself since, I don't know, 8, 9, 10. I've been watching the Champions League. I've been watching La Liga, Prem, all these leagues since that age as well. So in my head, there was always a pathway to get there. I just had to do the things to make it happen. And, you know, I put together a good 2 years to put myself on that stage, whether it's with Canada or whether it was with Minnesota. You know, I did my part and, you know, I left the rest to the powers that may be. And, you know, the Lord works in mysterious ways. And I think that's exactly what he did for me. And it was always going to be tough. Maybe there were points in time where I doubted that I'd be here. But, you know, to be here now, I think it's just important for me to, 1, enjoy it, and 2, make the most of the opportunity that I've been given.
Just 3 FIFA rankings separate these two sides, as Canada currently ranked 28th, Wales 31 in the world. And Craig Bellamy spoke pretty adamantly about how he wanted a tough, intense test tonight, and he is getting it versus Jesse Marsh's side as Canada and Wales just...
Junior Hoyler, I love him. Best player on the team, because he used to play for Cardiff.
As soon as I saw that fixture come out on the fixture list, I was so excited, and I know my family were also equally as excited as me because, yeah, my parents work hard, so they've been unable to come and actually see me play live for Canada. So hopefully this is the first time they're both going to be there. I think my brothers are coming as well. So for me personally, this is very special.
This game, regardless of who was playing, was about the standard that we were going to set on the day to be the best that we could be and understand exactly what we wanted the game to be. And for me now, with the lineup that they have, it's even more so. If we think it's going to be easier, if we think we're going to be a little bit more relaxed, if we think we're going to be a little bit looser, if we think we're going to talk less, then we'll pay the price. This is a good team with good players at their place. This is about the standard we set for ourselves and how fucking good can we be on the day.
Another game in our march towards the World Cup. Doesn't matter what 11 they put in front of us, we get the job done. And come on! Come on!
Can Canada slay some dragons in the dirty, driving rain of Swansea tonight? Jesse Marsh's men coming off a self-professed top 5 performance versus Romania on Friday, now trying to do something they have never done. Win consecutive matches on European soil. Standing in their way are the Dragons themselves.
Space to get it up and down here over the wall. 25 plus yards out.
Former Marseille man on loan at Rangers. Oh, wow! Perfect distance. Perfect finish. Derek Cornelius. Take a bow, son.
As good a free kick as you'll see anywhere in the world from Derek Cornelius. The pace and precision of this is just too much for Adam Davies. He can't get
play back to Dane, that Natan is active to look to be in the 6th space, and if we play long, that we're ready to come back in the game so we can then run behind them, okay? And then guys off the bench, be ready.
Jeez.